The Bretton Woods Conference, held in July 1944 at the Mount Washington Hotel in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire, may be one of the most important meetings most people have never heard of. Yet almost every person alive today has lived inside the economic system that emerged from it. The modern world of international banking and global trade all connect back to Bretton Woods. The dominance of the US dollar, inflation debates, financial crises, and even modern conversations about Bitcoin all connect back in some way to Bretton Woods. Imagine trying to rebuild the entire global economy while World War II was still raging. That is exactly what leaders from 44 allied nations attempted in 1944. They believed economic chaos during the Great Depression had helped create the conditions that led to global conflict. Currency collapses and trade wars had shaken the world. The leaders gathering at Bretton Woods wanted to create a system that would prevent that from happening again. They aimed for global stability. The conference produced two major institutions, the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, and the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, now the World Bank. The IMF was designed to stabilize currencies, while the World Bank focused on rebuilding countries devastated by World War II. These institutions still influence our economy. But the most important outcome of Bretton Woods was the creation of a new monetary system centered around the United States dollar. Under the Bretton Woods system, currencies around the world were pegged to the US dollar, and the dollar itself was tied to gold at a fixed rate of $35 per ounce. This effectively made the dollar the center of the global economy. Countries trusted the dollar because the United States promised it could be exchanged for gold. Most people alive today were born into a world where the dollar already dominated international trade. We take it for granted, but this system had to be designed and negotiated. Two men became the main architects of the system, John Maynard Keynes and Harry Dexter White. Keynes proposed a global currency called the Bancor, but White's dollar-centric vision won. For about 3 decades, this system helped create economic growth. But by the late 1960s, cracks began to appear as U.S. spending increased dramatically. In 1971, President Richard Nixon suspended the dollar's convertibility into gold, effectively ending the Bretton Woods system as it was originally designed. From that point forward, currencies largely floated based on market forces. Yet even without the gold backing, the dollar remained dominant in the world we live in today. When people debate inflation or cryptocurrency, they are still debating the legacy of Bretton Woods. This system was not inevitable. It was created by human decisions. If you enjoy this episode, smash that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think the system is stable or fragile. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.